Dave, just ahead of the game, when you were talking about James, you had said you wanted to see a little bit better command and things of the sort. What did you see from him tonight? And he mentioned just he's kind of felt like a few things have been missing as of late. Are you seeing that, and how are you seeing, I guess, him make those adjustments?
Well, I thought tonight the command was better. I still think that we're missing a gear. With the swing and miss, I thought at times the fastball was good, but there's more swing and miss in there. And but I love the compete. I love that he was attacking the strike zone. I would have loved for him to go a little bit longer, but just given, the bats didn't come to life, at that point in time in the game, and to try to keep those guys at bay, at one run, I just felt that Michael in that spot gave us the best chance. And, so that's why I made that decision. But yeah, I think that, there was certainly some improvement from James tonight.
And you had mentioned just with the bullpen, you were going to be aggressive with them, and it seemed like it turned into kind of a bullpen versus bullpen matchup. How did you see your guys just be effective and really get to the Nationals?
Well, I think that obviously Kike had a big 2-out hit, really good at bat. Miguel Rojas had another 2-out hit to give us a little cushion, a run score, base hit to score another run. And then, James came off the bench and had a big hit. So those three guys came up huge for us. And then obviously, Shohei had a big homer off Barnes. I think it was like a 1-0 split, something like that. So that was really impressive. But those two guys at the back end of the bullpen, you've got to try to be a little bit more aggressive, because once you get to those two guys, it's pretty much game over.
With Paxton, have you guys as staff sort of identified anything mechanical that he's been kind of working through these last couple starts?
I think they're still working through it. Like I said, I don't know specifically what it is, but tonight was better than the last couple for me as far as the command. And I think that if we can get that other gear, work through some things in his next side, it'll be more in line with what he's used to doing. He'll go on Monday, so it won't be as much of a layoff, but he'll get that extra day, which will be good.
What did 118.7 miles an hour look like from the dugout?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like Stanton or Judge. There's a few guys that can hit a ball like that, and it was a top spin liner that reached the second deck. So there's not too many guys that can do that. So Shohei, we've talked about controlling the strike zone. When he does that, it's hard to get him out.
What do you think it'll look like when he really gets a hold of one?
Yeah, he said he got jammed a little bit on that one. So. Yeah, it's lightning in that bat. So, like we talked about today, anytime he swings the bat, it makes contact, he can change the game.
With the way your bullpen had been a little up and down these last few weeks, just seeing 5 zeros up there from him tonight, how big was that?
It was great. I thought Huddy tired out a little bit, made pitches when he needed to. I thought Alex was fantastic tonight. And we've leaned on Michael in the last couple weeks, and to do an up-down, and Alex to do an up-down. That was really pivotal right there. And Evan's not going to be lights out every time, so we found a way to get out of that one. We got a little help on the bases there, but yeah, the bullpen was really good tonight.
To put it bluntly, Corbin has not been very good. Why was he good tonight?
I think that we've seen Corbin a lot over the years, and I think if his slider is sharp and late, then it's tough to lay off. It looks like the fastball, and tonight I thought he had it working. He had a lot of weak contact hits or swings, whereas the other last week when we faced him, it just didn't have much teeth to it. But tonight I thought he was really good. I really did.
How big are guys like Alman and Keegan going to have to be, moving forward? How good was it for them to get a couple of big knocks down?
It's great. It's big, I'm sure, for their confidence. We're going to have a lot of guys on base, and so for those guys, they've got to have the ability to take good at bats and to be able to get a base hit when needed. And Miggy threw out 2 base hits tonight. Kike, as I said, had a big one, and James had a big hit. So for me, it's not necessarily the slug with those guys. It's just kind of conducting at bats and keeping the line moving, getting a hit when you need it. So I can't say enough about those 3 guys at bats tonight.